Good evening, or morning, or whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to The Depths of Pain. I've done a bunch of planning, and I think we're ready to start working on the caves. I started off by figuring out where I was going to put the freezer, and then I just sort of built everything else out from there. I put the freezer next to here. Now, you do want your air conditioners spewing heat into the outside, because that way they don't heat up your entire base. I know that right now, when it's 0 degrees outside and it's only going to get colder, it feels like you could very easily just throw a couple air conditioners here, and you'd just be getting free heat, right? That's just efficiency. Well, even in a cold biome like this, the heat put out by air conditioners is so high that it can easily cook your base. So, having it next to the outside and having it just continually toss heat out is usually the best way to go. Kitchens can be a bit difficult to place. You do want them next to both the freezer and to the dining room, but you absolutely don't want pawns to use the kitchen itself as a thoroughfare between any 2 points in your base. If that happens, they track dirt in, and that's how you get food poisoning from a dirty kitchen. So, as you can see, I've set it up so that there's no pathway between here and here. I've also set it up so that hopefully, even if someone's coming from this area, it'll be easier for them to go through here than to go through here and here. Hopefully. Pathfinding is not always really easy. These little rooms here are bedrooms. Now, normally I tend to make bedrooms that look a lot like this. Very utilitarian, very functional. And if you're looking for efficiency, I do recommend that you use this. The 5x5 grid that can be split in two for small bedrooms, combined for larger rooms, or just kept as a single thing for relatively modest things, like small production rooms, etc., is a really versatile, workable system that just clicks together so nicely. But it's not super aesthetically pleasing, so I think what we're going to go for is a little more natural look than I tend to. So you can see I'm kind of following the shape of the stone here. My goal is to preserve as much of the natural stonework as I can, without making my base, inefficient to the point that it's problematic. So one thing I've got here is that almost all of these, with the exception of this room here, which I couldn't get to work, have 10 bedroom tiles. So that's as much as these efficient ones. I've never really had a problem with that. And I've kind of tried to make them flow into the stonework as much as possible and make use of every crook and cranny. It's not the most space-efficient method, really. Even with the kind of janky wall systems, there was a lot of times where it would have been more efficient to me just make them these big squares. But whatever. This one is pretty square, I acknowledge, but it's the only one that looks this way, so fuck me. We've got 2 more bedrooms here that are going to be a little bit larger, and therefore they're going to be used for, the nicer, the richer people, basically. Whoever is more important. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is finish enclosing the wind turbines, just to ensure that the raiders don't come in and fuck with our shit for no reason. But yeah. So, hopefully, that should be good. Oh, and one last thing. This is going to be our hospital. Just kind of jammed into the side here with easy access to this main area that'll hopefully give us the ability to just pop in from either out here or from over here. Yeah, just because I couldn't figure out what else to do with this room, honestly. Now, the one thing I can't figure out what to do with is this. This is I don't know, man. See, I know it looks like you should be able to do something with it, right? But what am I going to do with this? I don't know. Maybe make it a corridor between these 2 halves? I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to get my pawns to working on that and cleaning this place out, and I'll see you soon. Hey, Stanley's got another inspired creativity. I think that makes 3 now so far? Rare Thrumbos! Nice, okay. Ideally we would tame these guys, but we don't have that kind of time. So, what we're going to do instead is a little less, wholesome. Thrumbos have already split up, which is going to make this a really easy go. On, back. Oof. Alright, nothing permanent, that's fine. Okay, we'll have Sin, Tend to Maker. The other Thrumbo goes right there. Worth. It's fine. You'll be fine. Only 97%? You're barely scratched. Chill. Chill, man. Alright, Stanley still got that inspiration. Well then, we're gonna need some high quality materials. And I think I know where to find them. Okay, that should be the last of them. I know it says dormant, but like, why risk it? I'm gonna order Carver to just mine all of this away immediately. Actually, this is enough to give us the full 100, so let's just take this. Huh, legendary large jade sculpture. 3,255. Well, that's not bad at all. Carver apparently can hold 2 roles at once, so we're going to assign her as the Supreme Inflictrix as well. Alright. Great. There's no way we can fit too many eggs into one basket. Alright, these sculptures are burning a hole in my pocket, and I need to get some real weapons and armor. Remember, it's not just that I need the weapons more than I need the statues. Raids get bigger as your colony wealth increases, so these things are basically beacons to assholes. If I sell these for less money than they're worth and then use it to buy weapons for more money than it's worth, then not only will I be better equipped to fight the raids, but they'll be smaller as well. Well, buying better weapons has been pushed back, and fighting raiders with better weapons than us has been moved up. These guys are going to toss artillery at us, and while my mountain base is fine, my turbines are not, so I've got to engage with this. Well, that was somewhat problematic, but you know, we survived. Technically. Let's capture you. Death Huntress? Fuck! Ah, fuck. 14 to 5. Okay, I might have underestimated how much pain and suffering. Oh well. Okay, okay. 5 hours, 13 hours. I got a permanent gunshot injury. Ah, my old friend. Infection. Okay. Barracuda, listen, buddy. We can't amputate your torso, so I need you to do some bed rest, okay? And I can't even bury Huntress with dignity. Apparently, Carver doesn't count as a moral guide for the purposes of this submission, so I guess she can't hold two roles at the same time, which means we'll give the moral guide role to Sin, I think. That actually seems appropriate. A convert being a moral guide does make sense to me, and also, like, her name is Sin. Come on. Rest in little pain, Huntress. Our final memory of you will be me distractedly looking at other things during your funeral. Okay guys, total candor here. I save scummed. So, after collecting the valuables that my would-be siegers left behind, I packed up for the third time this episode in an attempt to make a trade caravan. Unfortunately, I forgot that these stupid motherfuckers would go through the forbidden mech zone if I told them to caravan to the southeast tile. And a Lancer shot took out Carver's left lung. Carver, please, 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 please. Fucking hell! Oh my god. I don't feel bad about forcing the program to close and loading from the last autosave on this one. Nope. Just not doing it. I'm not gonna do that. Because that's bullshit, honestly. For my fourth attempt, I told them to go to the northeast tile, thinking they'd exit out the northeast side of the map. But, don't you do it. Don't you fucking... For some reason, they trekked through the southeast side of the map, straight through Lancer territory again. Luckily, I got them out before any injuries. Fifth attempt. After painstakingly unloading and repacking my entire caravan again, I told them to go to the northwest tile, where they would be safe from the mechanoids. To my mild surprise, they actually did this. But en route... No. Randy sent a fucking pack of man-hunting wolves to kill them. Yeah, so that was another save scum. In retrospect, this is typical Randy bullshit, and I should have rolled with it, but I was in a pretty shitty mood. And shitty mood is my only excuse for how the sixth attempt ended. This caravan got out safely, but it turns out that it's so cold my colonists would die of hypothermia before they got anywhere anyway. So it was all for naught. I didn't even need to save scum this time, but I did it out of pure frustration. So, yeah, that's my confession. 3 save scums, only one of which I think was justified, if such a thing can be justified. I can't promise to be perfect, but I do promise not to bullshit you about it. So, back to the show. These air conditioners are now ready to go, which means that we can set up the freezer here so I don't have to keep storing these animal corpses in the hallway outside. And actually, let's move our kitchen and dining room up into the caverns as well. We are slowly inching our way in. Jesus Christ, Stanley, is that another inspiration? We've had you for like a year. Alright, well, it's the 10th of December-ary. I think it's time that we started a symbolic immolation. Alright, everybody. I know it's been a rough year, but we've made progress. We're about to head into the main caves, and we have caused so much torment to so many people. So, let's get moving. Well, I was hoping to get us all moved in on the day of the symbolic immolation, but it's okay. It's currently December the 12th, and we are now officially ready to start moving in. Hey, legendary, eh? Not bad. Well, as soon as we can go out and take this shit to market, we'll be rolling in silver. These guys are reducing the temperature by 10 degrees, which means it is now cold as tits. Unfortunately, they're pirates, which means they have industrial tech, which means I don't want to fuck with them until we have some real arms and armor. Transport crash, eh? Alright, well, let's capture her. If she's any good, then we can recruit her, and if not, then we can just torture her for the rest of her life, therefore reducing her eternity of pain. Oh my god, you are already so fucked up. Well, I guess we know which of the two you're gonna be. So, I think Lafleur heard me when I was saying that, because after all of a day she went berserk and started trying to escape. The escape went quickly, and this obviously lost her hand privileges. I couldn't amputate them directly, so the plan was to implant a couple of wooden hands and then remove those hands. But it turns out that trying to use bay leaves to remove someone's hand in a dark stone cell is really difficult, so Sin actually fucked up both of the surgeries, which, funnily enough, did result in both of her hands just being removed. Task failed successfully indeed. Hey, Royal Tribute Collector took out the buildings. Excellent. That makes our lives easier. Oh my gods. We have 3 very expensive inspired sculptures, and Carver just got an inspired trade. And the Royals just took out that mech cluster. Okay, tomorrow morning we're packing up and we're sending out a trade caravan. We are going to get so much money, and we're going to use that money to buy so many weapons and armor. Hey, Thrumbos again. We can totally do this, right? Okay, Stanley has a mild case of bleeding to death, so we'll send him off and let Sin tend to him. But we can still do this with 4. Hit him, hit him, hit him! Hit him more! Oh, shit. Torn off! Oh, fuck me. How are you still alive? Worth? Probably should have picked different weapons for that fight. Oh well. Well, guess who gets a pig leg? But, Thrumbo distractions aside, on my 7th attempt to leave, I finally got the caravan out. And I'd say it was pretty successful. The prestige purchase was this beautiful, this mediocre plasma sword. But I also ended up getting some nice automatic weapons, a decent hyperweave jacket, some recon armor, a bunch of uranium to make maces out of, and sold my 3 statues for a total of almost 6,500 silver. In fact, after I sold all my other crap, I actually needed to buy all the components they had just so that the settlement would be able to cover the cost of the deal. Inspired trade expends itself on the first trade that you make, and I think I made good use of it, as this transaction covered about 10,000 silver worth of valuables, all things considered. And just a few days later, as I was going about my usual business, some raiders came to help me test out my new acquisitions. It's been a while since there's been like a proper raid where they just go through the kill box. Whoa, fuck. Sin. Buddy, I appreciate the effort, but... Purple here is like, dude, are you sure? Yep. No, it's good. It's good. Okay, Lobster. I always trusted you. Bad answer. Here, you sons of bitches. Nice. Get these guys, right? Yeah, great. Oh, so it looks like not only does Omi have a bad back, but he's also dying of infection. Oh well. Since you're about to die anyway, they got your lung, your kidney, and let's do heart. Ah, looks like we only got the lung. Okay, but Cougar versus Assault Rifle, who wins? Apparently Assault Rifle. Oh, War Merchant. Okay, let's see. Even in Juggist, it's -4. Jesus. Wargs! So guys, bad news. After a bit of consideration, I've decided that instead of buying wargs, it would be better for me to sell my existing one. As raiders, we're going to want to spend a lot of time, raiding. Because wargs can only eat raw meat and corpses, they can't actually eat anything that doesn't rot when you're out on caravan. So they're pretty bad for us personally. I'll probably replace them with wolves or bears or something else, but for now, goodbye, Warg 1. I loved you. Okay, Warg versus Assault Rifle. Who wins? Looks like the Assault Rifle. Man, the Assault Rifle is just the perfect hunting weapon. Is that another War Merchant? Huh. Okay. Do you have any bears? You do, actually. Looks like you've got at least one bear. A couple boomalopes. Grizzly bear. Mine. Transport pod crash, eh? Hello, Otis. Prepare to be rescued. Okay, and my grizzly bear died of plague, like, immediately. Fantastic. Well, money well spent. Alright, so we got this barracks set up, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out. I'm only now realizing the problem with having a bunch of sleeping bags inside of a place that I kind of want to light on fire pretty consistently. Unity is slightly higher than the infection, so you should pull through. Oh, perfect, and tail is picking out. You know, the reason that we don't have enough food is because you're not a good enough farmer. You know that, right? Let's see, 2% ahead. You'll be fine. There you go. Enjoy that extreme pain, buddy. Let's see how this goes. Oh, see, now the berserks take care of themselves. Alright, I'm gonna try and have Maker tame this wolf here. And I'm honestly more likely to trigger a wolf revenge than I am to get this thing tamed, so I've got Tail here to shoot it full of holes if and when it fails. Hey, that worked! Hey, infestation, huh? Okay. Get him! Get him! Yeah! Oh, cold snap in addition to the forced weather. Excellent. Alright, that was relatively simple. Yeah, let's take out these hives now. Sin is picking out on food. Sin! Stanley kind of needs you right now, buddy. Okay, who's my backup doctor again? Okay, group of tribes people, they'll prepare and then attack. Well, hopefully you prepare long enough for my doctor to get out of his funk. Okay, well apparently you don't want to hold off. That's okay. That's okay. Really need to expand my kill box here. See, this is just dick move right here. Oh, fucking... And there goes the wolf plan. Need someone, say you can capture green. These animals, man. Hypothermia. Why? Oh, that's why. Well, pain's pretty high, so at least they're going out that way. Okay, it's the middle of Juggist, and we're at negative 23 degrees. Back hive, huh? Well, that's unfortunate. What? Why? Dude, I'm right here. Right, I should have double walled this. Dicks! God, I'm not even sure what your goal is here. Just to be an asshole? Come on. There goes Barracuda. God, my guys are getting fucked up. And Maker's down. Great. Oh, and Carver's tongue has been destroyed, so her talking is 0. My leader's talking is 0. Jesus Christ. God, I'm really fucking tempted to save Scum again. But can't do that. Can't. Oh god, you're infected? Fuck. Left leg infected. Left leg is already like missing half my toes and the femur is shattered, so I guess fuck it. It's Glitter World medicine. Let's install a peg leg in the left leg. Now would be good, Carver. Surgery. Fuck. Okay, let's just amputate the left leg then. Maybe that'll be easier. Good. Surgery failed fucking... There's a very small chance... Oh my god, Sin survived. Holy shit. Jesus. Fuck, that was so close. Carver. We need power, please. Otherwise we're all gonna freeze to death. Okay, let's go over this. So, my doctor has just lost one of her fingers, as well as most of the lower half of her left foot. My primary social pawn has just lost her tongue. Nobody's dead, but it is all very, very annoying. Not good, volcanic winter. Alright, this feels sacrilegious, but I'm going to temporarily switch from Randy Random to Cassandra. Now, don't get me wrong. Both are sadists, but Cassandra's more of the it's time for your daily penis flattening, and I feel like I could survive that, but if Randy comes in one of his moods again, I don't feel so confident. Mega Sloth versus Assault Rifle. Who wins? I think it's the Assault Rifle. Not as clear as I'd like it to be. Please, just don't shoot tail. That's all I ask. Okay, we'll call it a draw. Alright, well, I want to go out on a bit of a high note, so let's at least take out that climate adjuster, so that when spring does come, we'll be able to plant crops and such. Everybody's healed up, they're fed, they're recreated, we are ready to kill some weather-altering motherfuckers. So there should be 7 pirates here. Let's see, what do we got? Bolt-action rifles are not ideal, but it's very doable. Can we do combat command? Yeah? Even though you can't talk, you can do the combat command, huh? Okay, let's do it now so I don't forget about it. Alright, how do I want to approach this? Let's see if we can actually load up here. Alright, then let the games begin. Let's have the melee guys flank up the side here. Let's see, Stanley's the quickest, so he can go... Or, actually let's just fuck them all up at once. Now these shield belts are actually holding up really well, so I don't think we necessarily need to worry. Yeah, so long as there's only a couple of them at a time. I think melee is actually more dangerous to these guys than ranged is. torso, gunshot, death in 22. That's probably fine. Yeah, let him flee. If I let him flee, I'm gonna kill him, of course. Get them all! Oop. No. There it is. Alright. Alright, so let's claim the doors and open them up so that we can run in. And then before we blow up this climate adjuster, I'm going to patch up my guys, take a night's rest, deconstruct anything worth deconstructing for the components, and then blow it up. Yee, explosions. Let's go home, Danny. Okay, well, participated in a raid. So it looks like that counted as a raid, which means that not only do we no longer have a massive fucking temperature problem, or any more so than we normally do as a boreal forest in a volcanic winter. But we've got recent conquest plus 11 and participated. So that's a plus 17. That's a plus 34 over what it was, because I believe we were at negative 17 for no recent conquest. So fucking A, guys, is what I mean to say. Mechanoids. Climate adjuster. Negative 10 degrees. Oh, Cassandra, you absolute cunt.